Hi Quick Kids, this is my second video for the channel and I'm going to be talking about the UK team today a little bit. But before I get off with that, I just want to say on Sarah's video, the being single, being okay, seriously, that is okay, guys. I know lots of people disagree with that and think that relationships are the end all, but it's okay to just be you for a bit and just work on yourself. And in Amy's video, I really think she hit the nail on the head when it comes to the issue of gender in Quidditch. So I'm going to crack on. I'm not going to talk about any individual players because I don't think that's fair. What I will do is talk about each position and try not to give too much away in case there's any of the other teams out there watching. I'm going to start with the keepers. We've got a very strong lineup for keeping, and I think all of them are quite good at controlling the pitch and making sure that communication happens well and that everything meshes well together on pitch. I think this is going to be really important when dealing with some of the more established teams, the way we work on pitch as a team. All the keepers are quite good at almost playing as a fourth chaser, making sure that they cover the whole entirety of the pitch if we need to make a big offensive. Moving on to the beaters, I think in the UK we have a very different beater game from some other countries, and I think we could definitely use that to our advantage. The players who have been picked for beating, you guys know who you are, you're amazing, you're the best beaters in the UK, and I think the way that we mesh well with the chaser game is really going to make a big effect on how the whole game goes. Moving on now to the chasing game, I think we have a very agile and speedy team. I think we're not going to have a problem getting around players. I really don't think we're going to have a problem getting up and down the pitch quickly, especially with a full squad of 21 people sprinting around. My one concern, just one, is the physicality of it. We've got some, like I said, nifty, nimble players, but perhaps not the big tacklers that you might have assumed would be there. But I think this is something that can be worked on. It's not, you're not instantly good at tackling, and you're not instantly bad at tackling. These people have trained and learned, so I think that's something to definitely work on. Moving on finally to seeking. Well, there are lots of players who can seek as well as having their own position, but we have one dedicated seeker as well who will presumably chase, but I think the tactic for Ash, I'm assuming here, will be to make sure that we're out of snitch range anyway, so it doesn't come down to the catch, but if it does, we do have the players that can really get in there, make sure we get the ball, especially at the key time. On a non-tactical aspects, looking at the 21, there are 7 members that don't identify as male, which is a third, which I think might be, I don't say an issue, but might become problematic when we're dealing with the gender rule and fatigue. Those players are going to have to spend twice as much time on the pitch as the other players. When you boil it down to that, we might really be struggling to kind of keep momentum going for a fraction of our team. But I think they're strong players and they're fit players, so we've got no immediate danger. But if there's a real hard slog of a game, we might come up against a bit of a wall. Now on that note of gender and sexuality, which has kind of been the theme this week, I have written another song, which I will sing for you guys now, again on ukulele. It really doesn't matter to me your gender or your sexuality. To be honest, my friend, I don't give a shit whether you're a fan of vagina or if you love dick. It really doesn't matter at all whether you fancy girls or boys or no one at all, and there's no problem from where I stand. Whether you're cis or whether you're trans, or if you're somewhere in between the two, so long as you're happy being you. So that is a song about my personal feelings and my personal opinion. So if anyone is offended by that, I am genuinely sorry. But I hope you understand that it's in good sentiment and it's about seeing you for more than your gender and your sexuality, and seeing you as a whole, complete person whom I will learn to love and embrace regardless of those features. Just a quick note before I go. We are looking for weekend contributors, guest vloggers. So if there's anything you'd like to say to the Quidditch community, or you just like to sing a little song, or whatever, let us know and we'll sort something out for you guys. And also keep sending in your agony aunts and your questions to us. They're really useful and helpful. Right, bye-bye. I completely forgot about this part of the story part. So Amy had the line that somewhere on the other side of North Korea, someone was eating a birthday cake. And I'm going to say, as Ben Morton realised he'd booked the wrong plane tickets to the global game. Cool.